Hello, this is Bonsai Anonymous, and what do we got here? Still in the frame. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, so been a little busy today. Cleaned the desk up a little. There's so many things that need to be moved. I'm working on a new shelf around this corner that will take some of this stuff. So I really hope to have some flat surface here at a certain point. So I'm working on that later today. But anyway, that's not right now. Right now is two things. First of all, this pot, which I hope you can see, has a tape frame on it. Okay, and I'm going to try that much and see if it works. See here. So this one, I have to make some concrete with it for it, and to do that, I have to break these clods up. And so I'm just going to do it here so you can see what we do here. That's just clods, and this is how it looks in the bag of the concrete at the end, at least in Florida. I do have an air conditioner in the room where this is, but it's turned off a lot. And it's nice to have it cool in there, and it's nice to have it dry, but it's costly, and you have to pinch pennies sometimes. What are you finding, Sweet? Sweet, get out of there. You don't need to be there. Sweet found where the opossum lives, and I don't know that he's in there, but I've seen him in the yard quite a few times. He lives under a tarp that's over by a tarp that's over my motorcycle back over there. So this is really, that one doesn't want to break. He is going to break though. I will break you. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if it's inappropriate to use someone's accent in a joke if you don't have that accent. I wonder. Things are changing around humor, and I remember exactly one joke my dad told me, and it was funny then, and I'm sorry to say that I still would laugh today, but it's totally racist, and so I don't say it anymore. But I can't erase it from my head, and I can't erase it from my knowledge that my dad told it to me. Okay, let's get a little better. Now, I noticed that I have taken my sieve and put it in the other room. I was sieving, running this stuff through a sieve, and somewhere in the center there. Probably make a device to do this. Now, here's something that you might notice when you do this. See how that is? There's really no water in it. I mean, other than just from the air, humidity, and yet it still clods together like that. And that's a good lesson, because oftentimes I put way too much water in, and it just turns into soup. And useful, I guess, for some things, but not so much for this. Okay, so we got some concrete. Now we need to find something to mix just a little bit of it in. This will be fine, and we're not going to take very much. Now, where this has to go is such a small spot that it almost has to be like modeling clay. Now this, I'm going to put in it. This is some blue coloring. It's actually cement, because I used it on these, I don't know if you can see that. I used it on these weird things. But it's cement. I'll put it back here because we could probably use that later. Okay, so now we have some sort of blue cement. Yeah, sort of. So it has a dented bottom. That's not very helpful. When you mix it, you have those dents in there. So let's see if I can get rid of them. Alright, so I think it's okay. So that's somewhat mixed. I have some blue color back there, but I don't really want to use it for this because the coloring, the blue coloring in the pot is so mild. There's hardly any. So I'm going to do it this way. And here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to use this water bottle and just put a little bit in. See what happens. Like that. Let's mix it up. I get any luck with that much. It's getting there. And you see, now it's different, a little different, not much. I only need a little of this. And so I'm not really trying to overdo the water. I want to be able to pack it like clay. And now we're getting somewhere. And of course, to do this with your hands is probably not the best, as I always say. Okay, so that's almost there. Some of these, more of these clods. I guess more clods form when you put water in, huh? Okay. Like I say, I have a big mixing machine, or a big electrical concrete mixer that I bought. And I bought it a long time ago, maybe 3 years ago, maybe 2. But anyway, it's okay, that's just about where I want it. You see that it packs quite well. Just a little more maybe. Okay. The water sticks to my finger here. Okay, so I don't know. I still don't think that's quite enough. So we're going to put just a little more in. Oh, maybe that'll do it. Okay, that's good enough. I need to be able to have it be of a consistency that I can pack behind this tape, this duct tape that I put on here. I think that will do it. All right, so I cleaned my desk, but it's not really set up to do this at all. Okay, so doubt that you can see that. Maybe that. Okay, so this is the glue, and it goes in here. And then you just pack it down and literally use the tape to form it. I think I said this yesterday or the other day, but this may be a wasted effort because this pot is made of the concrete I made when I was first doing this, which is very brittle because I put a lot of that blue, sand in it because I had some, and I thought, well, you know, they're always saying put sand in concrete, so here's some sand. All right, so I don't exactly know how this is going to work. This one seems a little weirder than the other. This one might actually end up being a shelf on the edge here. And will it stick without being on the concrete very far? I don't know. Get it down in there a little farther. This tape is pretty darn cool. It really is forgiving. And it stays stuck, even though I'm messing with it a lot. Okay, so I might want to have this down just slightly. Okay. So he's way up in the air, and I just hope he'll stick. I might want to put a little more on this one since I'm doing it. Now, can I re-wet this concrete and rejuvenate it, you might say? Yeah, to a point. The point is that when it's hardened, you're not going to be able to add water. So it all has to be before then. Okay, so we're going around this corner the same. A little more in there. I wish I could turn this over because the other side needs some help, but I can't. down. Okay. Now I don't really think that's going to end up being very blue, because really wasn't coloring that I had. It was just the concrete that had been colored. Okay, now what can I do with the rest of this? Well, it's blue, so I'm going to put it on the ground over on this side. Smooth it out a little bit. Here's some. Here's some. Okay. Just in case you don't follow everything I do religiously, and I think the only person that would have done that might be my mom. She's gone. She might still be following me. You know, she's up in the air now. I don't want to really concrete that down. So what I really want is for the down here to be kind of smooth under this lake that I'm going to have. So doesn't look very smooth yet, does it? This concrete should be spreading out a little. Maybe I need to wet it a little. Okay. So I will with my hand some of this. Let's just put some on the top. Okay. Let's smooth this out. I really want the hose to be in the concrete, because at some point I might need to replace it. So I'm trying to not have that be necessary. Okay, so smoothed out some of it at the bottom here, not all of it. The next step in this one is the second hardest one, and that is to build a yeah, that's nice. I like it when things fall and there's no one by them. That happens to me a lot. And I think in this case what happened was okay, that is a rock. There are rocks down here. Okay, so that's just going to I'm going to soak that up. Okay. The next step, I got concrete hands, so that's okay. The next step is the second hardest one, and that is to build a wall across here. And hold that for a second. Going around in a few places. I don't know if having a surface that you're going to put more concrete on be wet is bad. I don't know if it is. Okay. Some more water just in case we need it. All right, so this is going to take quite a bit more stuff, and I have to think about what I want it to be. Here's the fountain part. It's coming off here. So perhaps across here. Here, let's go halfway, right here. Okay, it's going to go right across there, and I've been thinking about how it will be designed. I think it's going to be a wall, and then at the end, it won't be straight in here to 90 degree. It'll be 90 degree, but right in the end, it's going to get wider and spread out a little bit. That should help. I'm not sure even that this will take. Okay, and of course, as I do this, I'm fooling around with this, which has all my small little bonsais on it that are in need of help. Okay, so this step, maybe I'll start over with this step, okay? Let's go like this.